Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Two for One Special Podcast. My name Randall, and with me, as always, my boy LJ and the OG Dad himself. Man, y'all go ahead and say what up to the people, man.
What up?
All right, everybody. Now, welcome back. Now, welcome back to another episode. Now, on today's episode, we were supposed to talk about the NBA draft and how these young people or the young men's who got drafted are messing the game up. So we're gonna talk about that. But some stuff came out today, and I'm gonna be petty because I thought it was fake, but they the reliable people posted it, so it's true. That NBA 2K26, the cover art. How you feel about
I mean, Shade deserves it. NBA champion. You know,
it? Right.
don't bother me. The NBA cover, the 2K cover art doesn't bother me as much as the Madden one. So I believe the Madden one has a curse on it. But lately, if you look at it, like last few people who's been on it be getting hurt. Like Tatum got hurt and he was on this one, and the year before, I think it was Booker. He got hurt, and somebody else before. I think it was Giannis or something like that got hurt too. So, yeah, him, Shea being on though doesn't surprise me at all though.
What about Angel Reese though?
Oh, you're talking about that one.
Yeah, bro, they was. I don't.
So,
I'm gonna just say that she really don't deserve to be on there. I don't know who deserves to be on there, to be honest with you, but I don't think she should be on there. But I'm gonna let you have it though.
so if you're not putting Angel Wilson or Caitlin Clark on there, I mean, like, who else is the mainstream name?
That's
I was
true.
about to say, see, like the next mainstream name, you're not gonna put Caitlin Clark on there. And then they put Caitlin Clark on there last year when it was like her rookie season, right?
Did that?
No, last year I think it was Sabrina, I think,
Uh,
or I don't remember who it was last year,
I ain't
I,
knew
but
they put somebody on there last year.
no, the WNBA has their own. No, I think Asia was on there last year with like I think Asia Wilson was on there, but like
why did they pick Angela Reese then if they didn't haven't done one for what's it called?
maybe Clayton Clark didn't want to do it, or maybe I would be honest, like
See, that's the thing. Everybody was like, "What the?" Heck?
so like if you're watching it because I keep up with it and stuff like that, Angel Reese has really turned her field goal percentage around lately. She has been balling, and she's been getting like legit good double doubles the past like 7 to 10 games, where she's getting 15 plus rebounds and like 12 plus points. So she's been doing a lot better, but like I didn't expect to get her a cover art right now. I didn't expect it, but get your bag, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it just surprised me too. I'm like, what? I'm like, I mean, I'm finna say, I can understand Caitlin Clark. Everybody gonna be salty and pissed about that. But I don't know if she haven't been on the cover of 2K before, I would have selected her just because of what all she done. Because I think when she came back after her injury, they literally had that game, that WNBA game, they had more viewership than the NBA Finals. I want to say when she returned.
No,
They didn't. I don't know. Like I
no,
said,
not even
I
close.
was too busy at work, so I really don't know. But I heard people saying she broke a viewership record when she came back
For
summertime.
the WNBA, yes,
I'm about to
So
say, is that really like
they
hard?
wasn't beating no finals and no
No.
playoff
he
game.
said,
I'll tell
"Was
you
it
that right now.
hard?" But I would have put her on there, or old girl that's dating Bam, unless she already been on the cover.
That's Angel Wilson.
Okay. Or uh, yeah, well, but outside of Caitlin Clark, yeah, she the only one that doing something outside of what not in the NBA, WNBA, but outside of
It,
WNBA, she doing way more than everybody else.
I don't think I think the thing about it is that yes, she's not the best player, but she is the most well known for probably people who are going to
Yeah,
pick up that
who's gonna
game.
pick up the game? Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
like, okay, sure, I'll get the maybe if they care, yeah, they get the Angel Reese version. But more than likely, they're going to either get the Sade version or the Camille Anthony version.
Either way it go, they gonna get it regardless.
That's also true.
Dad should know.
And I'm gonna be honest, like, who cares about cover art anymore? Like nobody's buying the cases anymore. Nobody's buying like the 2K like disc anymore. Like, so who cares at this point? As a matter of fact, when you start playing these games, they change the cover art like every season. Like at one point, you have like Shay's gonna be there. Next one, it might be Allen Iverson on the cover. You know when you load it up, or it might be Kyrie Irving, LeBron. Like when it even goes up to your loading screen. Like when you're on the loading screen, it changes. So it's like, why do we even care anymore?
Mm. They was just making a huge deal. I know that. But yeah, for everybody out there, Angel Reese was on the cover of 2K26, and at least on my Twitter, now, yeah, on my Twitter, every time she played, and on my TikTok too, I forgot it's some guy on TikTok who be making nothing but funny compilations of Angel Reese. I forgot his name. Every time she play a game, but between TikTok and Twitter, every time she play, yeah, they make fun of her. And when they show the cover art, a lot of people was going crazy. So I don't play 2K. I really didn't care. I was like, I would have put Caitlin Clark, but like Dad said, she probably say no, or they like LJ, you both said they try to put somebody on there who they know will reach the target audience, which is more than likely, injuries. But everybody out there, I just want to share that with y'all. Now let's talk about the NBA draft and how this I'm about to cuss, but how this particular person literally was trying to avoid this team and ended up getting drafted anyway. And LJ, you brought me to this before the draft even started. So go ahead and talk to these people on what the hell happened during NBA draft night.
So I get. I'm assuming you talking about Ace Bailey going to the Utah Jazz at number 4 or
Yeah.
3 or 4.
I thought he 5. Was he 5?
I think it was 5 or something like
5.
that. Yeah, I
I
think so.
I'll be honest. I looked at it. I only knew one name, and that was Cooper Flag. And down the road, I saw the guy from Florida that torched us, that torched Auburn in the semifinal game of the Final Four. So that's the only two people I saw. I remember. Uh, I was hoping for. I'll get back on the main topic, but after I saw, well, she had a bad pro day, but the big man for Auburn, I can't think of his name right now. He went in the second round, and I thought he might fall to the Lakers, and I said, "Oh, that'd probably be good for the Lakers because they actually get them a pretty okay center. I'm not sure defensively if he can hold up in the NBA, but at least with the pick and roll with Luca, he should be fine. But he ended up going to Sacramento. I can't remember where he went, but yeah. But what we're talking about is Ace Bailey, and I had a problem with how he acted because pretty much what happened was that he he and his team threw a tantrum. They had been telling the top 5 teams, it seems, maybe more, but at least the top 5 teams, since the Jazz got him at number 5, that they didn't want to go to them. Don't draft him. Don't do anything like that. Just let him fall, which I thought was absurd. And the reason why I think that absurd is because you you don't have to get drafted at all. You could have just gotten. I mean, obviously they saw your talent and you're good enough to be drafted, but they could have just made a point and be like, "Hey, don't nobody draft this guy," which was like supposedly what happened to Shadir. But
To be honest with you, we really don't know what happened to him. But I think a whole bunch of stuff in the back messed him up.
but yeah, I just thought it was like really weird that you went that far with that. So
Now, what you think about that whole situation with him in Utah?
So he tried it.
Yeah,
He tried not to get drafted by Utah, but and like Utah even played the part two to where they made sure he fell to them. You know, they messed around, like called the other teams and tell them that hey, um, we're drafting somebody else, so they will draft somebody else, not Ace Bailey and stuff like that. Um, but he tried everything he could to almost Shadur himself and not get drafted by a certain team and maybe fall to a better team in his eyes because he is far like he is a really good talent, like there's no doubt about it. Like he is really good, um and he deserved to be drafted, um it, like top 3 top 10 stuff like that. He deserved to go that high, but it was a matter of like he almost like messed everything up for himself by like just not taking the interviews and stuff like that, and annoying and like ignoring them and stuff like that. So and like even like his dad, like social media made it clear like he didn't want to go there, but Danny Ainge gonna listen to nobody. So Danny Ainge going Danny Ainge. So yeah, um, they was worried about he wasn't gonna report and he reported. So like he because he knew if he didn't report, like he'd be missing out on a ton of money and stuff like that. So it is what it is.
my thing is like LJ said, these new prospects in the NBA lost their hunger. Cause you gotta think about. I don't know about. Do they make money in college basketball?
Oh yeah.
yeah, I
I'm,
just
I'm,
don't think
talking,
they
I'm
make
talking about the players. The
football
play, do they get like
Yeah,
NIL?
every
Oh
yeah
yeah.
They do.
with the new the whole what's this called now?
And I am.
There you go. Yeah, everybody makes money throughout
College.
There,
college sports.
matter of fact, Ace Bailey was probably making more money in NIL than he probably gonna get his first year rookie contract.
See, and that's the thing. A lot of
I
people.
didn't think they made that much money in college basketball though.
Well, you gotta think it's because they're able to get sponsors now,
Yeah.
and now as sponsors they get paid by the school because the school offers up so much money. You know, so like these kids are coming into the NBA millionaires.
Making more than probably a 2 year NBA player who been in the NBA for 2 years. I'm sorry,
Yeah, so
but
like
that's the
you know
thing.
it's
Go ahead. I'm
crazy.
sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
No, it's crazy like how much money they're making. Like Caitlin Clark, they took pay cuts coming to the WNBA.
WNBA, yeah. That was
Yeah,
said
and then
about
when what's her name comes from USC, can't remember her name right now. But when she comes back from US, when she goes into the draft, she's gonna take a major pay cut. She's the highest paid woman in college right now. So,
That's because Livy Dunn not going to college no more, right?
huh?
Livy Dunn,
No, she was the highest paid last year.
was he?
Yeah,
But the thing, like I said, these players are coming in the draft, making more money than the people that's already NBA. So, like LJ said, the dude didn't look like he just didn't care. He literally didn't want to get picked from Utah. But 10, 15 years ago, the NBA play or the people who was getting drafted, they didn't give a damn where they were going. As long as they just get drafted, they were happy. But Nick Saban, he said it. He like, yeah, the NIL is gonna destroy college sports, and lo and behold, the NBA draft pretty much proven right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. They need to do something about it, or they need to penalize the players. Like, hey, we know you good, and we know that when you go out there, you ain't giving your all. Either you gotta at least try, or if you're gonna continue to sabotage yourself, we just gonna ban you from basketball or from NBA to where you ain't even gonna to where you just can't get your play for any team no more. We don't care if you want to play for the Lakers. If you pretend like you're garbage, we're just gonna ban you right off the bat to where you just can't play for no team no more. So I don't know how they're gonna.
Well, I don't know if that's completely the case. I just think he had, for some reason in his mind, he thought he could go to I guess a championship contender. I guess he went. I don't know why he did that. I don't know. He just wanted to go to a championship contender. He wanted to go to a place that had more money. I'm just not sure why he acted that way.
I think his sole reason was he just hate Utah.
Nobody wants to go to Utah.
Yeah, I think.
Nobody wants their
Go to
first
Utah.
NBA experience be in Utah.
Yeah, I
But
think that's his whole. I think that was his whole reason. I think he truly just hate Utah.
No, but he told the first 5 teams, which Dallas wasn't paying him no attention.
Oh yeah, we know that.
But he told everybody else up to a certain number. I can't remember the number, but he told all of those teams to do not draft me. So it wasn't just that he didn't want to go to Utah. He didn't want to go to anybody that was, I guess, rebuilding or I don't know in bad situations. You know.
So from what I understood about the whole situation that happened, he was doing that to avoid Utah specifically, because Utah like had the need for his position and everything like that. So he was like, if I just tell it wasn't him really saying it was his father doing it, and a lot of people, the father was an extension of him. He said he wasn't, but like we all know how it goes. Your father's not doing stuff without mess up the money. If I'm talking to you first,
Most fathers,
yeah, most fathers. You're right, but yeah, the thing is that he didn't want to go to Utah. Like let's be honest, you don't want to spend your first NBA years around. No offense, but the people around Utah, like just the Bible thumping Salt Lake City, So it's not really a fun place to be in. There's a reason why Utah only has one professional sports team. There's not a baseball team there. There's not a football team in Utah, NFL team. I mean, so.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. We from Alabama, we don't have any of those things. So.
Well, yeah, well, you're a professional. Do you really want to be in Alabama?
You got a point.
I'm gonna say yeah. To be honest with you, heck no. But I don't know. If that was me, I really don't care where I go, because you're gonna have the money regardless. So you don't have to really live in Utah. You just gotta live a close amount of time to the stadium, practice facilities, all that stuff, so you can be there on time. So you don't technically have to. You gotta stay in Utah, but technically you don't gotta stay in like a crazy rural part. You can stay in like a fancy, rich part of Utah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure that's where he would be, and so this is how I took it. I was like, okay, you don't want to be in Utah. I get that. I 100% too. Just like Dad said, it's Bible thumpers, and it's probably you ain't. You might want to go to the strip club or something. There ain't no strip clubs in Utah, more than likely. Who knows?
I'm pretty,
it's a sin.
I'm pretty sure they probably got one. I'm pretty sure.
It probably.
It's at somebody's house.
Right.
You probably ain't lying.
It's like prohibition.
Right. Ain't no liquor, ain't no booty, ain't nothing.
Ain't
There's nothing going on.
Just cold and mountains up there.
Exactly. But you gotta think about it. So yes, half of your time you're gonna be in Utah. The other half of your time you're gonna be traveling around the rest of the country.
Right.
So you can go get the party on after you did your away game or before, however it works out. Right? Then after the season ends, you go to wherever you want to go. You don't have to stay there. You're making enough money. / the team might even buy you a little home, and so that money might not be coming out of your pocket. So once the season ends, just like how most of these other superstars do, they go somewhere else that they want to be at, and you just stay there. So if that's really the issue, I find that as not an issue. It's just you just got to do your time there during the season, and then you can go wherever you want to afterwards.
Like you said, he rarely gonna be there. Like you probably like I said, depending on what kind of money he get, he really don't have. If he knows how to spend his money properly, he really don't have to stay in Utah. All he got to do is he could probably stay the state next to you. I don't even know what next to Utah. They could stay. He could stay somewhere around Utah, to where he could probably take a private jet. He can rent out like a small private jet. I know they could rent out for like maybe less than $100,000. He could rent out a private jet, and he could literally be in Utah in maybe like 30 minutes from a different state. If he truly don't want to stay in Utah.
You see, but here's the thing though, like if we're being honest, they have to be there from October, and then they're not going to be a championship team. But the season ends.
God damn, man.
No, they're not a championship team right now.
Yeah, I know.
That wasn't no shot right there. They're not a championship team right now.
I know.
Right, I'm with that or that with that. That's just the truth.
Obviously, y'all saw the little start they make believe starting lineup.
No, I didn't.
I should take a screenshot. It was funny as hell though.
They have it goes all of this. NBA don't end until June. Now for other teams, it ends in like April. You know, and that's where
in April.
Yeah. So if we're talking like October, you got November, December, January, February, March, April. That's half the year you got to spend in Utah. Like this NBA season is long. Like it is long. It's tiring, and like.
To be honest with you, he really ain't gonna stay in Utah. Cause if you think about it, the majority of the time he's there, he's gonna be working out. The majority of the time he in Utah, he gonna be working out, and then right now
He's gonna have his own gym.
He gonna have his own gym, yeah. So right and right now, since the season is pretty much over with, unless it's mandatory for them to practice in Utah. He really don't gotta practice in Utah.
Oh, he's practice, yeah. You go to practice in Utah.
No, I'm just
if
saying.
you're talking about like on his own and workouts on his own, no.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, on his own, no. He
So
in the all season time, no. But
so
like right now, he's doing like the summer league and stuff like that. Like he's not in Utah. I think part of summer league is in Utah. One of them is in Utah, which is wild because nobody goes to that one. Everybody goes to the Vegas one.
Yeah, like I'm saying, pretty much, he ain't gonna be outside. He probably gonna be outside probably more than 5 hours. The majority of the time, he gonna be inside the facility training, eating, resting, and sleep. So he won't the max if he all right. So he be there for a week. The max he would actually be outside in Utah, drive around maybe within a week span, maybe 12 hours max. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was him, if I truly like for me, well, you two there. For me, LJ, since we live in the South and we moved to Utah, and me and LJ, we used to like beach and all types of stuff. We live the part of Alabama we stay. We live near the beach, so we got that. If we move to Utah, we gonna be cold as hell. We gonna see mountains, no trees, and it gonna look like some shit that's dying, like from The Walking Dead. It ain't gonna be no vegetation out there anywhere.
In Utah?
Pretty much, depending on what kind.
No, there's vegetation out there.
Well,
it's a lot of churches. It's a lot of big buildings and churches. It's very very city, and it is, and it's highly caucus.
Well, depending on what part was, I don't know why he don't. Well, I don't know. Somebody need to ask him. If he ain't like country, where is it like Wyoming, where number mountains and I don't know why he tripping. But either way it go, if he hate Utah that bad, he's not gonna be outside like that. He gonna be outside probably maybe 5 hours, and that's probably on the weekend when he go to the club or something. And even then, he ain't gonna be outside like that. He gonna be in the city the majority of the time. So I don't know why he hate Utah. He probably just. Like you said, he probably want to be on the team.
If we really think about it without saying it, we know the reason why he don't want to be in Utah.
Hold on. What's your reason?
Let's just say Me, you, LJ, and Ace Bailey have all have something in common.
I
Oh,
mean, yeah.
Okay. No, my reason was because he wanted to win a championship.
No, I'm
That's
saying
my-
there's
okay,
a
I
reason
know-
why.
okay, now I
it has
understand.
nothing to do.
I understand where you come
His
from.
reason
man.
for not wanting to go to Utah is not basketball related.
I understand what you're saying, Dad. That's my reason. I was like, shoot, he just want to go to a winning team. But I know what you mean, though. But I don't know, but he shouldn't be tripping. He just, I don't know how long his contract is. Just eat that contract. Then don't take extinction during your last contract. Well, your last
That
year.
rookie extension pays so much if you're good though.
That too, but,
Like it pays so much.
but if you want to,
Like
if
who
he
just got-
if he was really smart, he will show out in Utah. So when he do get to the end of his rookie contract, he can break it to where he can earn more money from somebody else. Then he can boom go somewhere else. If he truly plays smart, which I don't know if he gonna do all that, but he did good because I think he dropped like 20 points or something in the game, didn't he?
Yeah, like he's doing good. Like
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, he's doing good in summer league right now, but it's still just summer league though. You know, but like people are getting paid right now. Like Pablo Banchero just got a rookie extension and he's getting like almost 300 mil for it.
Right. A lot of people ain't. Yeah, a lot of people taking off their cutting off their rookie contract. Okay. Austin Reed. No, Austin. Yeah. No, is it Austin Reed? Yeah.
Mm,
I want to say.
no, I don't think he got contracted last year. Like
No, he was about to get an extension and then he canceled. I don't know. I gotta look and see. It was somebody from Lakers. But yeah. Pretty much, if you watch the NBA draft, a lot of people talking about how the players now don't look impressed as the past draft, and we were like, well, to be honest with you, they literally taking a pay cut if you think about it. So that's that.
so, just to throw it out there, Chet Holmgren and Pablo Banchero just signed the rookie maximum extension, which is $239 million for 5 years.
And see, the thing is, they are making so much more money now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, who gonna turn that down though? Like
I damn sure wouldn't. Shoot.
that's tough money to turn down.
Speaking of money,
That's true.
Speaking of money, the Bucks are stupid because I forgot LJ. What I sent you that message. How much they paying Dame?
They paid Dame like $22 million to stay home.
Hold on, who
like
told me that? You told me that, Dad? Somebody showed me that. One of y'all showed me that.
I just showed you that they got rid of him.
Oh, one of y'all. I found it on
Yeah.
Facebook or something.
He
But
brought
yeah,
something.
they got to pay him $25 million for the next 5 years, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
And the stupid part is that it counts against the salary cap. Like,
they dumb behind.
like, come on, man, y'all could have worked out a deal or something to where it's like, we'll like they could have Bobby Bonilla the man, you know, just so doesn't hurt their salary cap and stuff like that. But they decided, nah, we're just gonna get rid of you and we're gonna pay you not to be here. And meanwhile, he's not gonna play next year because he tore his Achilles.
Yeah, he out.
Yeah, so like he don't even have to sign anywhere right now. He still get paid $25 million to rehab right now, get ready for some other team who will sign him, and now he's getting 2 checks. He's getting 2 checks right now, and Mike Brown is getting like 17 checks from different coaches because he finds a coaching job every year apparently. So, like,
If I was the Bucks, I would have just killed him. Cause we know how good Dame is. He gonna be out for a year. Okay, whoopie doo dah. Giannis threatening them that he finna leave unless they don't find somebody. Whoopie doo dah. I would have
Miles Turner was not the answer for getting rid of Dame Lillard. I'm sorry.
Exactly. I would have let Dame heal. Tell Giannis like, hey, we gonna bring somebody on. We just gotta let Dame heal for right now.
Right.
Because and to be honest with you, Giannis, I don't see why Giannis even doing all that barking to the office anyways. Because you're not who you used to be. So I don't see.
Hold on. Hold on.
If you think about it, he really ain't what he used to be. Because for the last two years, they haven't reached the semifinals. They literally got blitzed by a Miami Heat team that was ninth overall, and then they got blitzed this year again.
I feel like every time I come on this podcast, I got to defend some ridiculous take, and then I look bad because like I'm the old man, just talking at this point.
But when the last time they went to the finals?
But you're blaming Giannis for these losses?
No, I'm just saying Giannis ain't who he used to be making all these commands to the head office about threatening the league.
He won them a championship.
I mean, he did, but
He would have been like what?
But let me hold on. Let me ask you this though. So, Giannis won them championship, but for the last 2 to 3 years, they haven't reached out of the second round. Will you say Jimmy Butler could be the same way Giannis make all these commands, even though that he brought them to multiple finals and NBA finals? Or will y'all say Giannis in the right?
So,
mind you, they haven't gotten out of the second
no,
round.
because like, I'm still stuck that Giannis is a generational player.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Jimmy Butler's not generational. Jimmy Butler is a great player, but he's not generational.
But
playoff
Jimmy is a different
there's,
story though.
There's no buts about it.
And LJ can
no
agree.
Buts about it.
LJ can
I
agree.
agree. Playoff
Regular-
Jimmy is a thing, but we're not comparing.
All I'm saying is, look, regular season Jimmy. Okay, you got me there. For some, I don't know if Jimmy be taking coke or he go to a witch in New Orleans somewhere to do a ritual summon. But during playoffs, Jimmy Butler turned to a whole different monster.
Why you acting like he's a Yu-Gi-Oh monster? What is this?
I mean, he is because he for some reason Jimmy Butler is a whole different animal when the playoff season starts.
I just wanted to say this one thing, okay? Jimmy Butler could never get the job done in the finals.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, he don't have help. He never had the help though.
Did Giannis really have another
Who? Hold on. It's been a minute. Who?
Middleton? You're talking about Middleton and Brook Lopez and Jeff Teague. That's who he won the title with. That's who he won the title with.
Jeff Teague said he got an A and he didn't do nothing on the project, so that's how he.
All I'm saying is they shouldn't have let it go down. That's all. That's all I was trying to say.
I get that. I get what you're saying. I'm just the way you tried to prove your point.
They shouldn't let
was
it go
not
down.
great.
They should have just kept Dame and just told Giannis like, look, we gonna do our best. It's gonna take probably a year or two, but we trying our best. And then they caved in and gave him a crazy deal, and they let go, Dame. So I don't know. And
I'm
for
sorry.
some, and all before you say anything, that Miami should have picked up Dame. That's all I gotta say. We should
They should pick up. Portland was not trading Dame to him. That was Portland. That wasn't Miami. That was Portland being petty.
I know. I remember that.
We remember that. That's why Jimmy Butler is in Golden State now. It's because of Portland. Dame literally quote tweeted Jimmy saying that somebody leaked it. I want to say saying that he coming to Miami to sign it. They were literally finna sign the papers. Portland made a statement saying, "Hey, look here, Dame ain't going to Miami. We don't care where he want to go. We send him to where we want to send him since he want to get out. So, all for real, we shutting that down. So now, okay, we're like, so somebody leaked that Dame want to go to Miami. It got a hold to the front office in Portland. Portland was like, yeah, we being petty since Dame being petty, and since he want to go to Miami, and we got full control of where he got to go because we got to sign off on it. We ain't sending your ass to Miami. That's when Jimmy was like, okay, look, I need some help. Not Dame. Tyler he give you a magical 30, 40 point a game, and then 2 months later, and then he go cold 2 months. Bam, I don't know. He on and off as well. And then we ain't had a center, and then that's it. So Jimmy was like, yeah, since y'all ain't doing
What
that,
is Bam not your center?
he ain't our center. He like a
Bam is your center. Bam plays center.
I mean, Bam plays center, but is he as tall as a
No.
center?
It doesn't. No,
He-
the
his-
whole center
No.
position just
He-
changed.
no,
You
he
can be-
usually-
you
he
can be
usually- we put-
6'10" and you can be the starting center anywhere.
but he usually power forward for us. They don't
Who's
play.
your
On,
starting center? Who
we
starts
don't
at the
have a
five?
center. That's the thing.
Bam is your five.
For the
Bam's a
long,
five.
for the
Yeah,
longest
he's
he was
our-
a. He was. I'm just saying. For the longest, he used to play the center. Not center. He used to play power forward. He rarely plays center.
Bam's been the five since he's been there. I know this because
Wait.
I regularly bet on Bam Adebayo to get me 10 plus rebounds on my parlays, and he always hits. Okay,
Wait a minute.
Bam Adebayo always plays the
I
five.
know Bam was the center because he was the tallest guy on the team. So it really didn't matter. If you're the tallest guy on the team, you're the center. It don't matter that but they play a small ball lineup anyway.
That is true. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. See, this ain't powerful. Well, he can play any damn thing. Shit, I don't know.
He
Look, it's
he's like AD, like with the Lakers. AD on the Lakers, AD played center.
Right.
AD didn't like playing center. He just did it because they said they needed him to play center.
Well, all I know is he can play both. But to be honest, we don't have none right now. That's the thing. We don't have none. We got Bam and Tyler. Tyler doing strings with Aiden Ross, talking about he finna rent out of Sears or something. I don't know. Finna rent some store out. And then Bam, like I said,
Bam is your next generational guy.
he's just there. He the captain, so we can't get rid of
are
him.
in trouble. The Heat are in trouble. Yes. They do not have a legitimate superstar anymore.
We don't.
What has to happen for the Heat to be successful again is they got to get Pat Riley old ass out of there and go get an actual young modern GM.
Yeah, Pat ain't finna go nowhere. He
Riley got Alzheimer's.
he
I
probably
swear he
gonna
got Alzheimer's
die
right there.
in an office before he.
Okay.
No, Pat Riley Pat Riley still think that like the old way to get players is still good. Like in the Miami way, there's no Miami Heat. There's no Miami way anymore. Like Pat Riley, the Miami Heat are not gonna take the next step until Pat Riley leaves because he's literally holding back by not adjusting to the new NBA.
And Pat ain't finna go nowhere. Like
No, he's the made man.
he's
the main man.
He probably.
Okay, again, I say, hey, I'm the owner. I'm tired of us losing. We also in Miami, one of the most like number one destinations that all these NBA players go to after the season ends. Maybe we could get one of them. Yes, we have high ass taxes, but we can still get one of them.
They don't have state tax though.
Sure.
But who we gonna get though?
So here's the thing.
I swear, we probably could get anybody as long as we didn't have Pat Riley.
Damn.
Let me say this. Mickey Arison don't care about the Miami Heat as much as y'all want him to. Like he's a decent owner too, or he cares enough about the team to where he's not gonna like make y'all broke or y'all ain't never gonna be the Clippers. I'll say that much, okay? To where the Clippers had all their bad years, so where they were just terrible at bad ownership. Mickey Arison's not that guy, but Mickey Arison, like, he's not going to pull the reins from Pat Riley at all because Pat Riley won him multiple championships by getting LeBron and Bosh there, and he won a championship by getting Shaq there too. So he still believes in him, but there's at some point we got to talk about like how he just needs to be like there needs to be a conversation like, hey, maybe your time has passed, but your owner is not going to let you guys ever be like bad. So I wouldn't worry about that. But like you guys are a playing team right now. That's what you guys are. You guys are a playing team, and you guys either need to get better or like just tank. You know, because you're not going because you either need to get superstar, I should say, or just tank because nobody wants to be in that 6, 7, 8 position, and you can't get a good draft pick to improve your team, and you're like trapped in the lottery unless you're the Dallas Mavericks who make a deal if you trade Luca, we'll give you the number one pick, you know. But
we got a lot of work to do. That if Tyler and Bam can just be consistent, we straight. We really straight. I think we just and then give us a good bench, we'll be good to go. I think our bench is okay at best, but if Bam and Tyler can be consistent, especially if they can stay healthy and stay injury prone, and give us one more person that can handle
injury, bro.
not you know what I'm trying to say, but and to give us one more person who can pass the ball in tight situations, then we'd be all right. But yeah, Pat ain't finna go nowhere. We know that he gonna be in a hospital bed and still be the owner. And probably when he in the grave, he's still gonna be owner, even though he's not. But you know, I don't know.
I'm so tripped off your Giannis comment. Like talk about Giannis like ain't that good anymore or whatever you said. Like I don't know.
I mean,
The man took the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks. They're like, does that even sound right to you to an NBA title? Milwaukee.
I mean,
And we're talking about like he ain't that dude no more.
he ain't. When the last time?
Now if you wanted to say he hasn't been healthy in a while, I'll give you that.
Okay,
because, like,
okay,
you know,
we can say that.
In the playoffs last couple of years, he hasn't been healthy, but Giannis is still that dude.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna the fact is he hasn't been healthy. You know,
Yeah,
last 2 years, like he hasn't been because he's been injured.
Yeah, we
okay,
can say
and
that.
when the Miami Heat beat them, he was hurt that series. So and that's why they got Dame. But Dame was hurt this year, so it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. But you're not gonna slander Giannis up in here when he took Chris Middleton, Jeff Teague, and Brooke Lopez on his back and got a title.
We almost did 2 times, but Jimmy had no help. Matter of fact, it was almost 3. I want to say.
In this comparison to Giannis to Jimmy Butler is
Oh no! I ain't trying to know. I ain't comparing.
You know, cause you compared it earlier. I'm like, this is not a comparison, but like this.
But I'm just saying, the stuff Jimmy Butler did to Miami was magical. He literally took us to the finals. Like the year he was there,
He did.
He took it to the final like 3 years. Like 5 years he been. I don't know how many times he been there. All I know, he took it to the finals a lot of times, and he needed some help. And Pat Riley was like, yeah, screw that. We ain't finna give you help. You just got to deal with what you got. And then somebody leaked that Dame was trying to go to Miami, then Portland got petty and all that, But I do want to talk about this though, because it's been a minute since we talked about football, and I don't know why. I really don't know why, but y'all will know. I mean, you understand why they talked about it because of this particular person. But Dad, college football, is it out or is it coming out?
He came out on Monday.
Why the hell are
as soon as
they?
we get off our play, go right back to it.
Why the hell are everybody talking about Deion Sanders not in the game?
Because he's not.
But they
have like there's like only 8 coaches out of 100 some teams that are not in the game. Him and Bill Belichick are not in the game.
But what they making it such a big deal though.
I keep forgetting Bill Belichick is a.
North Carolina.
Oh, this gonna be so stupid.
Yeah, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why that reaction, LJ?
Because it's just so stupid. Like,
I mean, that whole situation is stupid because his girlfriend can't be in the locker room or something like that.
I'm not gonna even comment on the 20-year-old girlfriend. We're gonna leave that one.
Nah, that's funny though. They literally banned her from coming to the facility. How you gonna ban a man girlfriend from coming to the facility?
Because he causing problems, obviously. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Again, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
But you can't lie. That's funny though. The man girlfriend can't.
It is.
The man girlfriend
that with a 10-foot pole.
Can't come into the practice. She can't come nowhere near them.
How old? Bill Belichick is old as dirt.
He's
Maybe you
70
should
something.
be old
And he
as
like
dirt.
70 something.
He old as dirt.
Well,
Let me Google it real quick.
He old as dirt.
I could have sworn he's 70 something though.
He old as dirt.
I don't know. Is his girl came
73.
20 something. He how old?
73.
He's 73 years old. He old as dirt. You shouldn't be 73 dating a 25-year-old.
She's 24.
That's even fucking worse.
And a 20
Dating a 24-year-old.
and they ban
dating
her.
and she's in a locker room full of guys who are at max 26, maybe 27. Maybe.
I won't say that. I say about 23, 24.
Well, you know, you got 6-year, 7-year graduate student, senior playing football still.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. So maybe you shouldn't have your 24-year-old girlfriend when your ass is 73 in a locker room full of, let's just say, 25-year-olds.
And that's
okay?
why. Hey, that's
And
why
yo-
That's why they banned
And
her.
that's why they banned her. Yes.
She's his caretaker. What are you talking about?
God damn, Dad.
I mean, he ain't wrong at this point.
He said
Like, what are
that-
we talking? She's like, look, like she goes all around TV. Like I saw an interview where he had with Ryan Clark, and they were talking. He's like, she does all the things that I don't feel like doing. Like she sets up my media appointment. She tells me what sponsorships I gotta go to, and the dates, stuff like that. I just want to coach football, and if that's the way he wants to do it. He wants to give that girl all that power, more power to him. You know, like she gonna have her foot in the door, and she ain't got to worry about nothing. Even if they break up today, I'm sure she funneled millions of his money into her accounts. Bill Belichick ain't checking his bank account.
Well, I'm just saying, after all that stuff, I'm pretty sure he managed the money right. After all that Super Bowl wins,
Somebody managed it, not him.
I know that. Trezor believe me. I know he ain't managing it, but yeah. After all that Super Bowl wins he made with Tom Brady, I'm pretty sure he got a contract with Tom Brady. I'm pretty sure Tom Brady's probably paying him some money too. I wouldn't be surprised. But
Tom Brady ain't paying Belichick no money. They had a big falling out. They don't even like each other.
either way go, the man got a lot of money.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure he don't. He if somebody's stealing something, he don't care. At this point, you 70-some years old. Yeah, I wouldn't care. I mean, I would care, but you know, screw it. I only got about 10 plus years left. You can do whatever. At that point. But yeah, I find it funny that his girlfriend is banned from the locker room. But Dad, why they don't have coaches in the game? Okay, everybody they
No,
was-
they do have coaches in the game. Some people just didn't sign the contract. That's all it is.
Oh.
Like you got it's like 6 coaches that are not in the game. Every other coach is in the game, so their likeness, well, their names are in the game. Some the characters don't even look like the coaches. But you have Lane Kiffin, you have Sarkisian, you have Chip Kelly, you have Lincoln Riley. You know, you have all the coaches are in the game. So
But they're making that a huge fuss. So I'm like,
because it didn't surprise me that Dion wasn't in the game because Dion wants to get paid for everything. Like, and they're probably only paying like the coaches like what they pay the players was like $1,000 something.
he probably said yeah, no. I would, but yeah, they were making that a big deal when I was at the gym. ESPN was talking about that for like a whole segment. I'm like, why does it matter that he's not in the game? Like, as long
It
as-
doesn't matter.
I don't. They were talking about that, so I don't know. But
It's the slow season. We don't have football. We don't have basketball. Baseball is not interesting when you're watching it. So it's like we're in the slow season until preseason starts.
yeah, obviously we need something to talk about. But before we call it though, Dad, what how many? You probably got a whole bunch of hours, but how many hours you got on the game?
On college football,
Yeah.
came out Monday. I played like almost 10 hours a day, probably. Like,
God damn, Dad.
yeah, it's Wednesday. Probably close to 30 hours. I ain't gonna hold you.
But what you about to say? What you about to say, OJ?
I said, good God, 30 hours already.
Hey,
I love college football.
I mean, to be honest with you, LJ, we can't talk because when the new Pokemon game come out, we gonna have about 40 hours within the first 2 days. So we really can't talk about that.
Man, I don't know about you. I ain't gonna have that many hours. I don't think I ever will.
Yeah, no, you did. You can't tell me that lie.
I had 10 hours the first day and then 15 the next, so that's 25. So that's less.
I'm about to say you can't tell me that lie. When we were both staying with our parents, and when them
Oh no,
yeah,
that was a different
I'm
story.
about to say
You
we
said now.
yeah. No,
You said
I
now.
was talking about back
Back
in the
then,
day.
yeah, I stood up 2 days straight
I'm about
playing
to say we
Pokemon.
was especially when we had when they dropped during like a holiday time. Yeah, we can't talk about that. But Dad, they since you played it and I only heard stories on people who played it. What's the difference or any changes they did between 25 and 26?
It is a bunch of like little quality of life things. Um, just like some adjustment, the gameplay feels a lot smoother. Recruiting feels a lot better. They added a high school. You can play a high school with the road to glory, so you can go all the way from high school to college.
No, hold on,
Until you
hold on.
get
Let me stop
drafted.
right there. Let me stop right there. Because that was like a huge thing on TikTok. They were talking about the high school road to glory, wherever that the high school part
Road to
is.
glory.
They were
Yeah,
talking about it's garbage. What's your take on it?
that's a skill issue.
Oh damn.
That's a
Well, never mind.
Yeah, it's definitely a skill issue. Like people who say it's garbage, so either they don't know ball or they wanted everything to be handed to them. Like if you're having trouble, I'm looking right at the camera. If you're having trouble Road to Glory, lower the difficulty. You'll be just fine.
But they on the easier difficulty.
Well, you heard from that. But yeah. So they did make it because a lot of like I said on TikTok, a lot of people saying it's the same. Some people say they only made like minor changes. So to you, let's say the listeners who watching this right now and they kind of on the fence of buying it because of all these videos they seen saying it's still it's just a it's just a patch version of 25. Will you convince them to play it? I mean, to convince
It's
them
a
to buy it.
patch version.
No, I was just throwing.
Like,
I was just
I'm
throwing.
looking
I was just throwing
like
something
here's
out
the thing.
there.
No, I get what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
I 1,000% get where the skepticism is. People don't like FUD. People, the people who are saying this are like people who don't like FUD, who gotta be contrarians, and people who just be like, oh, it's just a reskin of Madden or blah 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 blah. College football is its own thing. It has its own engine. It feels different. It plays different. Um, this year alone, the running game feels a lot smoother. You're just not going over the top on players anymore, and it's getting easy touchdowns. I'm working on offense this year, So like it's not a matter of just like, oh, this game is the same as last year, just new players and stuff like that. No, like they added to the transfer portal where you have to play. There's a lot more people in the transfer portal. There is Roll to Glory is a lot better. Um, College Football Ultimate Team is a lot better too, to where like they get better players, a lot easier to go through. It's a whole scale improvement on last year. So you can't tell me like people who do those things are just people who just want to rage bait people, and like people who don't like sports games or they don't know sports, So like, no, don't listen to those people. You listen to me if you want the real about the game. I'll tell you like Madden the past few years has been terrible. Like I'll flat out tell you that. But like college football last year it was a great game. This year is even better.
So for so for the listeners out there, you would tell them to go ahead and buy it.
Yes, 100%.
I got you. Like I said, a lot of I'm just saying we all know because we've been playing video games for a while. You know how these content creators say this, say that.
Yeah.
I was like, let me ask Dad, cause Dad he'll he give it to me straight.
Mm-hmm.
But even though even though I don't play though, but so yeah, a lot of people talking about it was like a reskin version of 25, something like that. Like they were saying the snow aspect. They were talking about the snow. Have you played a game in the snow?
Yeah, so what they're talking about, because Madden has a different variation of the snow. in the Madden, like, cause in snow games, like players can barely see and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like in the NFL, so they have that like a version of that in Madden coming up in the next month. When Madden comes out, to where like if you're in a snow game, like a big snow game, you're not gonna be able to see receivers down the field like that. So it's gonna be like you gotta play like you're actually playing in snow. And this one, it's like, I guess you could say this part's like it's like last year that snows but it is a lot more slippery. It's gonna be harder to catch the ball and all that stuff. But visually, it's not like how Madden is. Visually, it's like the same as last year, but like in-game mechanic is different.
Okay. Like I said, they've been on this college football since the beginning. So for all the listeners out there, the main man himself, he said, "Go ahead and get it." So yeah, I just want to see what's that about. But other than that, man, Dad, what's your closing remarks for everybody that listening out there?
Appreciate everybody who listened to it, came through on my Twitch. You came in and listened. Everybody who listened on Spotify and everything. I appreciate y'all. Don't listen about this Giannis fall off. Like, that was a weird take. I still understand it. And we'll see y'all next time.
What you say, Dad?
He's not letting you forget your Giannis take.
Oh.
You just made him think it's the same take.
Hey, all I'm saying is, it's been almost over 3 years since they made it out second round, and we made it out the second round almost every year besides this year. That's all I'm saying.
So
in the eyes of that, you have now made a sports take that is worse than your anime take of
Ain't my
Attack on
fault.
Titan.
Y'all are hating off of the greatest anime that's ever been crafted by mankind, and they also bringing it back. They also bringing it back. They making a sequel. We don't know when it's coming, but they are working on a sequel. So all y'all hating people out there, they are making a sequel. It's not been confirmed when they're releasing it, but it is confirmed that they're working on some, or the rough draft of something is being made for Attack on Titan sequel. I just want to share that with y'all.
What you got, LJ?
I mean, LJ brought it up.
I didn't bring you brought it up. All I said is that feels like you have created a sports take that is as bad or maybe even worse than your anime take. That's all I said. And if it's true, it's true. I just speak the truth. That's all I speak. That's it. That's all I got. I'm the truth sayer over here.
What's your closing part?
Ace Bailey just need to lower his head, keep his head down, and play his contract for the next 3 years and then get out. I have to agree with Dad because that Giannis take was weird. I do. I'm sorry. I have to agree with that. It was just weird. I just didn't know where you.
It just came out of nowhere. Like when.
And then, yeah, college football. I bought the 25. I'm not buying 26. I haven't even played 25. So.
I'm about to say, when the hell you brought 25?
I bought it a while ago. Never. I don't even think I booted the thing up. So I'm not buying 26. But I'm glad y'all having fun with it.
And all I gotta say is, this is gonna be a wild take, but it just came across my mind. WWE don't know what the hell they're doing right now. I just want to throw that out there.
Where the fuck?
I don't know where it came from, but I was going across Facebook and the WWE post came up, and I was like, well, yeah, I forgot. WWE don't know what the hell they're doing right now.
What?
Okay, you know what?
I just want to throw that out there.
You hitting all my red buttons right now.
I gotta know. What do you mean though? What?
Yeah, you just throwing out bombs, not explaining it.
I mean, the storyline is all over the place. The Rock literally was like, "Hey, we finna just."
That was back in March.
I mean, I know, but I just want to.
Are you okay?
I just want to put that out there, and John Cena look like he tired of it all.
Are you okay, Randall?
What are you talking about? Did you not see what the promo he did? On
I mean, he
CM
did an
Punk?
awesome promo, but I'm just saying he just looked like he just ready to go. I don't know. I'm just saying WWE just they all over the place.
It's time. You know, I thought Bill Belichick needs to go take his medicine, but I think you need to go take your medicine and go to sleep for the. You know.
I just want to share that. I'm just saying John Cena look like he tired. But other than that, yeah, the NBA, these rookies making more money than people who've been in the game for probably 5 years. So the hunger is no longer there, depending on what kind of person you is, especially if you got a good NIL deal. So that's that. The Utah, I forgot his name situation.
Ace Bailey.
He rarely will be in Utah. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be in a rural part of Utah. He more likely gonna be in the city.
Be there 6 months out of the year.
You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be in the city, and then on top of that, he gonna be in the practice facilities, clubbing, in the fancy mansions and stuff. So he rarely will be outside of Utah.
Did you say clubbing in Utah?
Hold on, if it's Utah don't got clubs?
Did you say clubbing in Utah?
Wait a minute.
Just let him in it.
Okay, let's let him finish. Let's let him finish. You gotta get out of here.
I will hope
he lost it
Utah
today.
have at least one club.
He's not well today.
I will hope Utah
Okay.
have at least one club.
I can't. I don't know that. I can't.
Nah. Well, if they don't, hold on. Before I say anything, if Utah,
Literally,
wait,
what did we say about Utah?
wait,
No,
bro. I got a serious question.
He said the only strip club they have in Utah is the one in somebody's house in a back alley somewhere.
Hold on, here's the thing
That's
though.
it.
I want to ask you this though. What's worse, not having a club in Utah, or not having a Walmart or Waffle House in the state that Kane is the governor at? Which one is worse?
What does anything have to do with the other? What are we doing?
I just want to know. Which one?
Okay.
Will you know which one
Can you
will
sign
y'all?
up, please?
Which one will y'all live in? Will y'all live in a state that don't have no Walmart, or will y'all live in Utah?
Because I don't go to clubs.
Yeah, I'm
But
not going to clubs
I
either.
still
You're
don't understand what that means. Also,
My
Waffle
club
House is
days are
also not
over.
in Utah, so I mean,
I'm just saying. So will y'all starve to death
so,
in the state?
We're not starving. We don't have a Walmart and Waffle. Let's just end this.
I just want to know.
Also, ain't he the governor of Arkansas? Or not the governor?
It was one. It was the episode we was doing, and we Googled it, and they literally didn't have no Walmart.
Yes, because that was a rural town. The Walmart is 50 miles away. It's a rural town. It's like max 200 people, I think. It was more than 200 people. It was like 400. But you get my point. It's not too many people live down there.
All I'm
it's
saying-
like Selma, Randall.
All I'm saying is, the boy, he shouldn't be complaining about going to Utah. He ain't gonna be outside like that for real. Other than that, though, hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Once again, my name Randall. With me as always, my boy LJ and the OG dad himself, and together we go by the name of the 2 for 1 Special Podcast. Hopefully our peoples enjoyed this week episode, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.